Alright, what's up, beautiful people? How is everybody doing? Alright, so I just wanted to bring up a story because I just remembered a while back I was at the gym and I was working out by myself. I like to work out alone, and I went up to a bench press, an incline bench press. And for those who don't know what it is, this is what it looks like. But yeah, so anyway, I was by myself, went to the gym to do an incline bench press, and I was like, I need to work on my upper body, work on my strength, balance out, because I love doing back. So I was like, let me do chest. So I was lifting weight, and the bar is like 45, so I think I had like 2 5s on the end, so I was at 55 when I did the weight. And so then I was like, I did like 5 6 reps. I was like, okay, you know what, I think I can go up a little bit. So I was just challenging myself going up the weight. So I went up in weight, and the weight was heavy, and I did about 2 presses, and the last one, I think on the third one, I got here and I got stuck, and I was like, oh, and I couldn't get it up. And mind you, I was at the gym and it was a bunch of guys around, and so I was struggling trying to push it up. I was trying to use the pressure or gain energy from my feet, because when you're doing chest presses, you push through your heels and the energy comes up through your hands. And so I was trying to tap into my masculine energy to push it up, because although I was struggling and I know that there were guys all around me, they were ignoring me. So I was looking up, so I was like, okay, whatever, fuck it. So I dug deep and I pushed it all the way up and I put it back onto the bar. I got up, took off the weight, and as soon as I got done and I got the weight off, a guy came up to me and was like, yo, I saw you lift that weight. That was pretty impressive. Like, I wasn't sure if you're gonna do it. And I was like, bro, you saw me struggling and you just gonna sit up there and watch me struggle? You're waiting to see me fail, but then when I did it, now you want to congratulate me? I was like, okay, cool. So I say this all to say, this story, the only reason why I said this story is because sometimes in life you may be guided to go a certain path, to do a certain thing, and you may see nobody around you supporting you. You may see you going around doing your endeavors and being really hard to get the word out there. Because I know when I was starting my coaching business, it was something completely new, because I'm from Mississippi, and people in Mississippi, they don't understand wellness like I do, or like I learned. They're not big on exercise, they're not big on mental health, they're not big on connecting your mind, body, spirit, like the majority of the people that I grew up with. And so when I started posting these things, I didn't get a lot of support. Like, at first I was like, oh, okay, yeah, it's cool, when like I was doing fitness. But when I got into mental health and true healing, that's when I heard crickets. And even though I heard crickets, I kept pushing. And even though it was a struggle, but once that traction took off and once I became successful, then that's when the people started coming up and congratulating me. So just keep that in mind. Even though you may not see people supporting you, doesn't mean that they're not watching you and waiting for you to either fail or succeed. So you need to put this in your mind that regardless of who supports you, you better recognize who has your back, which is your Heavenly Father, which is divine guidance, the universe, whoever you want to call it. And if they are putting something in your heart to go through and do it, go do it. Fuck whoever thinks whatever about you, because you know what, as long as you are divinely guided, you'll be divinely protected. You can do anything. Just believe in yourself, and the right people will come up and support you. And I hope this helps.